Oh, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I was trying to chase this problem with my spring hangers. I frigged up the other day and read the tape backwards. Those spring hangers are not off very much. I actually slid a board up until I hit them, and they're off 1/8 of an inch. Not much. So I just ran a straight edge down, and yeah, they're real close. They are forward on this side, which, you know, everything amplifies everything. I mean, 1/8 of an inch is probably, by the time you get out to the outer edge of the tires, maybe 1/4. There's a distance change of 1/4 inch between the front back spring hanger bolt and the front spring hanger bolt on the rear end. It's 1/4 of an inch closer on this side than on the other side. So there's all kinds of, basically it means that this one's off 1/8 and that one's off 1/8. I'm not gonna chase it. I thought I was gonna be able to fix it by moving this one, because there is quite a difference between the tires here. But everything is like 1/8 here, 1/4 here. You know, there is a 1/2 inch on the rear axle being that way. I'm not gonna redo the spring hangers and slide it over. All the center bolts are in where they belong. So, you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna put this thing back down on the ground and we're gonna call it a day. Just gonna drive it. And, you know, I do have to fill the front end with grease still. Put them cotter pins in. But it's not gonna be a video like I thought it was gonna be. I thought I was gonna move that. I'm not gonna move it for 1/8 of an inch. Theoretically, I guess I could cut it off and put it back 1/4, and it might straighten the thing out a little, but I'm not gonna worry about it. I've never followed it from behind. I really don't know if it is crabbing that bad. I know when I read the tape the other day, I had to have read it wrong, but, you know, that 1/4 of an inch does make this side run out if you put a board on it. And the other side runs in a little, but not a lot, you know? 1/2 inch or so in 4 feet. You know, so maybe it's crabbing 3/4 of an inch in the length of the vehicle. I don't think it's enough that probably people are even noticing it behind me. But yeah, so we're gonna call it a day on it. Short and sweet answer to that problem. I'll go ahead in this video. I will cotter pin that stuff up front and show you how I did that. And that's gonna be it. Okay, I got about 1/4 of an inch gap to the back of the bumper. Now over here it's going to be more difficult because I got a lot of crap in the way. Let me swing this mess open. Then we can get down in here a little better. So over here, there's about 5/8 of an inch. So it's a good 1/4 of an inch more. It's about 3/8 up front. It's about a 1/4 inch difference back here. If you go to the actual back bumper standards, which are straight, That's 3 7/8. Now let's get that spare tire carrier out of the way. And this one is about 3 1/2. So, yeah. According to that, it's actually 15 16ths. So about 3/8 of an inch difference to a 1/2 inch on the outside. Depends where you measure. Up front, there's, 7/16. So I think this frame is twisted about 3/8 of an inch, and that's where our problem is here. But I'm not really sure. So anyway, yeah, there's some issues going on. It's obvious it's been in an accident at some point in its life. And so, do we chase it for 3/8 of an inch? That's what I figure. I got to move that spring hanger. I don't think I'm gonna, but it is a bent frame. That's what we've determined. We even took a square last night. Took this board, put that board across here, right up against the bumper, and squared it up with the back to where the sidewalls was looking at it. And yeah, there's a definite, it's an outer squareness with this front bumper to the back tire. So anyway, I guess we're gonna quit for right now. I'm actually gonna have Carol follow me next year when we get it out again. I'm not gonna drive this winter. They've got so much salt on the roads now. But anyway, yeah, so much for the mystery of the rear end being in there crooked. It's a bent frame. And I never noticed it till Shane was here the other day, and we was doing some work on the front end, trying to line up the steering wheel and stuff, and that's when I realized that, yeah, stuff wasn't right. So anyway, that's going to be it on this. The mystery's solved. Haven't cured the problem. So take care, everybody, and we'll see you on the next one.